What's up guys, today I'm doing finally a review on the Squid Industries Mako. So let's just get right into it. I'll skip over the specs because you probably don't care about that and you can find it on the website. So I'll go right into the pros and cons. So, the pros. It's very light, it's 4.3 ounces, which is on the light side. It's very cheap, it's about $70 to $90, which is a very good price. It has a original design. Even though these are blank aluminum handles, they are sandwich and the blade is also very original. Not people actually do something like this with the blade, and I really appreciate that from Squid Industries. The tolerances are great. It has barely any play and barely any tap. Right now it's not very tuned, but you can definitely tune it to no tap. It has lots of options regarding colors at least. You can have a bunch of different anodizations on the handles, and you can have inked models which have a black blade. Okay, so now let's go over the cons. It has aluminum handles which, as you probably know, they are not very dense, so they dent really easily. But for this price range, this is probably your best bet. For me, this knife wasn't very good with parabolics. Not that I can do very much parabolics, but this knife just wasn't doing it for me. The tank pin, which is new for the V2, can sometimes pinch you when doing like something like an index rollover or a scissor. Not a big problem, you can get used to it very quickly, but when you're starting out with this Balisong, it can be a little bit of an issue. The fin, which is this little thing, can sometimes scratch you a little when doing tricks like this. So that's not really a big problem because there are not many tricks that actually touch your hand in this way, so that's not too much of a con. Okay, so now for some side notes. Sandwich, which some people might consider as worse than a channel, but first of all it's cheaper, and second of all it feels the same as a channel. Well, not the same, but it's also very solid. You don't have a feeling that it's gonna fall apart in your hands. It doesn't have a feeling of a toy. I thought I would have the problem with the sandwich, but in actuality it's actually pretty okay. It actually has a decent grip, which is quite surprising, and the grip is actually probably better than the Kraken, which has a textured pattern and this does not. But this just shows how Squid Industries is good at doing textured handles. This is probably the only Balisong in this price range. For about the $70 or $90, this is probably your best bet. There is also Glider Coast Sahara, but they don't drop as often as the Makos do. Conclusion. Overall, I would really recommend it. For the price range, this is probably your best bet, and you probably won't find anything better than this. And it's a great option for under $100, but not going for something like a Squiddy or a Boker, which, let's face it, aren't as good as this is. You might also ask, how does this compare to the Triton? These are both from Squid Industries and they are both in a similar price range, around the $90 to $100. So, what's my opinion? They compare very well. The Mako, even though it's about $30 cheaper, it actually is probably on the same level as the Triton. Which one you like better is probably just preference. So, overall, $70, aluminum handles, what more could you ask? Very good flipper. As always, from Squid Industries, they always put out very good products. So yeah, would I recommend it? 100%. If you have the budget, or don't have the budget, to buy a more expensive knife, like a $150 Squid strainer, this is definitely a good choice for beginners, and even for some advanced flippers. So yeah, that's probably all I had to say. Be sure to check me out on Instagram and let me know in the comments if I forgot something. I will leave all the different links where you can buy the Mako in the description. And by the way, If you live in the Europe and are considering buying a Mako or any other Squid Industries product, be sure to check out lamnia.com because they will soon have Squid Industries Balisongs in their stock, so if you live in the Europe, be sure to check them out. Also, let me know in the comments if you like this new format or if I should bring back the old one. So yeah, that's about it. The next review will be on a Kraken or a Hypex V1. So yeah, see you later.